Hey you guys, this is Professor Vitt. Welcome to the video for Module 2, a second sight. And as the name implies right here, a second sight, we are going to be talking about psychics. And so we have a beautiful picture here of an old-time psychic. I don't know that this is anyone in particular, but it's a vintage photograph. So, all right, let's just start at the beginning and work our way through the module, what we're going to be doing. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is watch this lecture on confirmation bias and critical thinking. Here is the link. It was recorded a bit ago, but it's still timely and fascinating. Now, second thing, and then after you watch that lecture, you're going to answer these questions in at least 15 words. Occasionally in packets, I give you word count. Other times I don't. It just depends on how everyone is doing. If the answers are too abbreviated and incomplete, then I'll start with a word limit. It's just to give you an idea. You know, how long does the answer need to be? What is confirmation bias? You could write a book on that, right? But instead, you know, you're looking for about 15 words, roughly. Okay, task 2 of 7. You're going to read chapter 1 in the Weird Book. Let me get it. Hold on. Let's see here. I do have the Weird Book here. And soon there will be a copy on reserve if there isn't one already. Here it is. You're going to read chapter 1 and you're going to answer the following questions. What are the laws of thought? What's the difference between different types of possibility, and etc. And then we're going to touch just briefly on whether or not the book thinks it is possible to know the future, and whether or not it's physically possible to know the future. Okay, then you're going to turn to pages 120 to 124 in this same Weird Book. You're going to read those, and those talk about seeing the future and subjective validation and so forth. And then you are going to watch this particular video from Penn and Teller on Nostradamus. And I'm going to click on it right now just to make sure that it's active. And then you will answer these questions based on your reading and the book on the video. So first you have your reading questions, and then you have your questions for the book. And here comes the video.
Since 9/11, the writings of 15...
And it works. So good. Okay, so you will answer these questions from your reading, 1 through 5. 15 words per answer, and then you will watch the video and answer the questions. Next, you're going to watch some videos on something called remote viewing. This is a modern version of people being psychic. It's similar to clairvoyance, and in fact, that's probably what it is, but it's given the name remote viewing. And then you will answer a couple questions. What it is, what's the startling result of the experiment, and whether or not Dr. Shermer accepts the result, and what your own feelings are, whether you agree with him on the basis of the evidence presented. Keep in mind, this is a video which has been edited and produced, so it's not necessarily an objective piece of information. It's only a small investigation, but it gives you some feel for what a critical approach would be to studying this type of phenomena. Next, you're going to check online to see if you're psychic. I'll click on that link, and it should open up for us. You're going to do a 100-card test, and then, you know, think if this assumes anything. So your test procedure, you're going to start with open deck. Let me just do this real quick. Yeah, so you want to go with the default, and you're trying to guess what cards have been selected already by the computer, by the server in some distant place. And so you notice here I'm trying to guess. I'm guessing the wavy lines, and it's the circle. I'm guessing the square, and it's the plus. I'm guessing the star, and it's the star. What? Okay, so go ahead and do that. And then let me know. You can send me a print screen or a phone picture of your score. You can just email it to me. You can cut and paste it in here. Just let me know how you did. Next up, you're going to watch a good video from Qualia Soup on critical thinking, and you will answer these 4 questions. And then lastly, you are going to watch this video on filter bubbles. Really interesting. Hopefully this gets you thinking about the degree to which information that you get from the internet is already been processed. It's not raw data. It's not unobjective. It's presented to you because you will find it interesting and you will find it appealing, which means you probably are given results that are those that you want in a very rough sense. So you'll see, just 3 short questions there, no specific word length on those. 15 words would probably be fine. Okay, that's it. Those are your 7 tasks for the first module. So I hope that's helpful. Just a brief overview. If you have any questions or any concerns, as always, please email me. Come by my beautiful office with the, it's the one that has the zombie hand right there and the anonymous mask. Okay, or the V for Vendetta mask, the Guy Fawkes mask. Okay, I'll see you guys then soon.